Hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson with this week's Market Wrap, and there's plenty going on involving the property market this week, that is for sure. Let's start with the Hayne Royal Commission. The final report was released on Monday afternoon, and it does look as though now that the gun has been firmly pointed at the mortgage broking industry. Now, it's important to note that 60% of Australians actually obtain their mortgage through a broker rather than dealing directly with the bank. However, the Commissioner has made a recommendation that the remuneration system for brokers needs to change, including an upfront payment from the bank and then the trail system through the banks on the life of the loan from the consumer. The Commissioner has basically said those trails are essentially money for nothing. Now, that's a very interesting comment given that the irony is that the banks have actually set up that payment structure. Now, we deal with mortgage brokers on a day-to-day basis, and we've largely found them to be consummate professionals. And you can understand why so many Australians do use a mortgage broker. There is a myriad of products out there, and then breaking that down to an individual's financial circumstances and then marrying that with the best product, you can understand why we do use a broker. So it's a bit of a slippery slope here, and all of a sudden it does feel as though this Royal Commission has turned around and the banks all of a sudden might stamp out their competition and actually become more powerful. Now, looking at interest rates, they were left on hold during the week. However, Governor Philip Lowe has suggested that an interest rate cut is now evenly matched with an interest rate increase, which has certainly changed to their narrative. Macquarie Bank is still suggesting that interest rates are likely to be on hold until 2020. Now, looking at our property market, we're continuing to see an incredibly strong amount of web traffic and then foot traffic coming through our open homes. In fact, it's the strongest we've seen in 2 years. We're also seeing a more willingness on the part of buyers to put forward offers, and it does feel as though both buyers and sellers are better adjusted to this new economy. However, there's still a little bit of friction around where buyers are putting forward an offer and where sellers are willing to trade at. And we can understand why. The entire buyer pool right now is quite analytical. They're assessing the market, breaking down what's been happening over the last 12 months, looking at all the data before feeling comfortable to make an offer. Now, when you match that with an emotive seller who loves the house and the renovation they've done and the location, you can see why we're still seeing a little bit of friction. But the good news is this, we're starting to see an increased number of sales which are trading already this year, and that's starting to understand where that watermark is, which is really good to identify for both buyers and sellers. So far, it's a pretty confident start, better than we expected for 2019. So that turns us to this weekend where we've got some super houses on the market. We're really excited about the level of property that we've got available this weekend, and we hope to see you out and about. Thanks for watching.